What you are looking at here is a Casablanca Commodore Vanderbilt. 4 blades, 50 inches, antique brass finish. This fan bears a striking resemblance to the Casablanca Broadway Limited. However, it is technically a different model. These two models did coexist for a time. Back in the early days, they each had a limited run version with the Commodore Vanderbilt 250 and the Broadway 500. Though beyond that, this model far outlasted the Broadway Limited, which I believe was discontinued around 1982 or 83. This one, however, persisted for decades, as this one right here is from 2004. It is certainly not a common model, but it was around for many years. There's the Commodore Vanderbilt label, very nice. And the fan has a K5L on it, and there is no separate pull chain for the light. Therefore, I cannot control them separately on my testing rig here, so the lights are just going to remain on. It's likely that in this fan's original install, it was on 2 separate switches, one for the fan, one for the light, but here we don't quite have the same luxury. Everything you see on this fan is original, including the long down rod. This fan is technically not mine, I just picked it up for another collector in my area. If it were mine, I would have put a shorter down rod on it by now, but it's not really my jurisdiction. The blades are a light oak. All right, and now we'll go ahead and start the fan up on low. And please pardon any pitter-pattering noises you hear in the background. It is currently raining outside. Fan runs very smoothly. The bearings are silent and the blades are perfectly balanced. I am by no means an enthusiast of later Casablanca, especially post-Hunter buyout, but I will say one major benefit to these fans is they're often in better condition, not only because they're newer, but also just because Casablanca got kind of better about their bearings and their blade balancing as time went on, it seems. Okay, now we'll go to medium. I'm not too well versed on the history of the Commodore Vanderbilt, or that of the Broadway Limited for that matter, so there may be more to the story that I am leaving out in this video. I just said what I know. Overall, I'm not a huge fan of this look with the egg-shaped motor housing and the blades that mount via a blade hub that kind of looks like a 4-way pipe. or a cross pipe. But I do still think these fans are kind of cool. And now we'll go to high. Little tiny harmonics on the speed up there. Not sure if the camera picked up on that, but I did. Yeah, performance is no slouch. This fan does really well. And there you go, a Casablanca Commodore Vanderbilt.